Welcome to Game 2, 2025 Ontario Junior B Lacrosse League Final. Kahnawake Hunters trailing the Elora Hawks 1-0 following a 12-6 Elora victory in the first game. And for the Hunters, offensively, things just did not look that great in the last 50 minutes of the game, particularly when it comes to missed shots. They were not hitting the at all in the last little bit. Only 32 shots on goal. Could have had a lot more, but the radar tracker was a little off for the Hunters in that first game. It was a battle of rest versus rust.
Welcome everyone to Game 2 of the Best of 5 Ontario Junior B Lacrosse Finals with Eastern Conference champions Kahnawake Hunters and your Western Conference champions Elora Hawks. Yesterday, Elora Game 1 by a score of 12-6. Fans, be sure to pick up your 50/50 tickets, which are for sale at the main lobby entrance. Yesterday's winner took home $670. Also available this afternoon, the Hawks concession stand are selling cold drinks, freezies, and snacks. And don't forget, Spanky's barbecue truck will be offering a variety of great food located outside in the parking lot. At this time, ask everyone to please rise, if you can, for playing of our national anthem. Ontario Junior B Lacrosse League Final is about to begin. We're live at Jefferson Elora Community Center in Elora, Ontario. Kahnawake Hunters trailing this best of 5, 1-0 following a 12-6 Elora win in Game 1. Keys to the game for the Hunters: survive the waves. They weren't able to do that in the second period. Also, the second period, they got to watch out. That's the period with the long change. Elora outscored the Hunters 8-3, and that's the period that won the host of the game in Game 1. Also, hit the net. Hunters missed 47 shots on goal last night and only hit the net 32 times. That's not even including the shots which were blocked, although it does include the shots which were deflected. Hunters playing from left to right. Casey Lahash in between goal. In between the pipes for the Hunters, and Andrew Wilson, his counterpart. Leighton Bomberry Snowden gets the center to take the straw against Liam Keating. This opening faceoff is brought to you by Burning Leaf on Route 138. And here we go. Bomberry Snowden gets the step on Keating, and the Hunters start Game 1 with possession. Or Game 2, sorry, with possession. And that pass is gloved down by the Elora captain, so that's why it'll be Hunters' ball. Fresh 30, Kahnawake. Cayman Daibo. On the outside, the Suggo Rice. He fires, not on. Rebound. Bucktooth picks it up. Owen Rice gets hit. Picks up the Lucy. 15 to go. Gorman. Has it knocked away. And a turnover by the Hunters. Hawks are on it. Well, that's a good hit by Gorman as he plants Ryan McDougall down, but Elora keeps possession. 20 to go on the shot. And the Hawks reload here on offense. Game brought to you by Home Alone Discount. Hawks in possession, comes out in front. That pass is knocked away. Jensen White can't scoop it up. Shot clock at 5. And that will fail to connect with Evan McDougall. Good first defensive possession, Hunters. Lalanahawi France is back after missing 3 games due to an injury. Saganugwaturu Yannis Rice. Up to Owen Rice. He is open. Fires, and Andrew Wilson kicks it out. Rice back on it. Fresh 30 Hunters. Saganugwaturu Yannis. To Owen Rice. Out to Sago. Back over to Owen Rice. Lane Bomberry Soden. Try to get it over, and that one's picked off. Knocked away, and the Hawks regroup. Connor Wilmets, 24 on the takeaway. And the Hawks bring it back into Hunters territory. Evan McDougall against Zane Chiefmoon. Sends it out. Rivera lost his balance. Marcus Daibo on the strip. Creighton Cree steals it. Good strip by Marcus Daibo. Creighton Cree gathers up the Lucy. Waiting for help, and he'll find Connor Gorman. Gorman around Levine into Elora territory. Puts on the brakes. Lalanahawi Francis shoots, save Wilson. And back goes Elora. Hunsberger. Sorry, it's Levi Wilson, 22, up to Vince. He shoots. Brett Vince turned away. Kylan Daibo back after serving a 2-game suspension for a fight in Game 2 against Akwesasne. Finishes the hit on Vince. And the Hunters come back. Came in Daibo to Saganugwaturu Yannis. He brings it in around the screen. Owen Rice in front. Came in Daibo. Suggo Rice picks it up. Gets a shot away, but not on. Martin has to fire it up, and that misses. Shot clock violation against Kahnawake. Lower ball. This game brought to you by Pearl Spa Beauty and Wellness. Want to look and feel your best? Trust the experts at Pearl Spa Beauty and Wellness. Located at the bottom of Blind Ladies Hill. Scoreless. 16:30 left to go in period 1. Hawks in position. Elora wearing white and black and yellow. Kahnawake in black with burgundy and white. Wilson. Zane Chiefmoon switches. Evan Levine back, and that pass fails to connect. It lands in front of the net. Side here, tiptoes around the crease, and he intercepts. Owen Rice being met up high. And Elora retreats. Lalanahawi Francis gets the return feed, playing in his first final since 2023 when he was with the Akwesasne Thunder. Brett Bucktooth lost his glove, or no, that is actually Wilmets that has the glove lost. Or Ryan McDougall, sorry, 14, not 24. There goes the glove flying back into the Elora bench. Hawks force the turnover, 15 to go on the shot clock. Vince in front, intercepted by Winter Rivera. Gets it up to Cayman Daibo. Saganugwaturu Yannis. Connor Gorman. Cayman. Shot clock down to 7. Daibo to Rice. Suggo Rice. Fumbled. That'll be a shot clock violation against the Hunters. Hawks ball. Creighton Cree knocks it away, and it's hacked back into Elora territory. Watch out. Cree hustling. And Cree gets run into by Wilson on the, or Andrew Wilson on the pick. Evan McDougall. Shot clock violation. Good defense, Kahnawake. Like I said, Kahnawake has to survive any surge. Evan McDougall was quiet for about 35 minutes yesterday, and then he scored 4 goals in the last 25 minutes. Leading scorer in the league. Cayman Daibo in front, and that fails to connect with Bomberry, lands on goal. Back comes Elora. Now Elora brings it in. Sent over, and that pass fails to connect a little too high. Rivera went to Rivera on it. Lauren Oakes. Marcus Daibo at center. He'll give it to Owen Rice. And the Hunters reset here on offense. Saganukwa to the Giannis. Scoops it back up. Cayman Daibo in front. Owen! He's turned away by Andrew Wilson. Glorious chance for Owen Rice. And then Rice runs it to Andrew Wilson. Coming back as the Elora tender set the screen. Semi-transition, and that hits the post. Bounces back to the Elora keeper. Hawks in possession on the far side. Here's a chance, another post. Back-to-back posts for the Hawks. 12:46 remaining, period 1. No interference. Possession call, Hunters ball. Back come the Hunters. Love on the Howie Francis. By the way, congratulations to our U13 Mohawks for advancing to the final as they beat Center Wellington today in the provincials. No goal. Crease violation. Back comes Elora. Sends out, or that's Bryce Stout picking it up. Stout gets rid of it, and he'll go back to the bench for a change. Saganukwa to Giannis. Rivera. He's open, and Andrew Wilson denied him. Back comes Elora. There's a pick set on Jensen White, comes back out. Nate Renault, he had a hat trick and was the MVP in the first half of the game for the Hawks. Big hit, and he scored. Timeout on the floor. Nate Renault took a hard hit in the boards behind the net. Took a hit to make the play. Timeout brought to you by Pearl Spa Beauty and Wellness. You want to look and feel your best. Trust the experts at Pearl Spa Beauty and Wellness.
The Elora Hawks goal, scorer number 3.
The JJ Levine.
Assist number 21, Nate Renault. And number 4, Evan McDougall. Kahnawake, 841.
Back out to
Levine,
Buckton.
Fernando McDougall, 841.
Cayman Daibo. Turnover, Hunters warding off. Called against Kahnawake. Hawks come back on offense. There's a knockaway and intercepted side here. Good.
Fans, be sure to pick up those 50-50 tickets.
Well, on
50-50
Howie
tickets
Francis.
Available main entrance.
He missed game 1. So going to go to the Yannis. Owen Rice. In front, Cayman Daibo. In too deep, couldn't get the shot away. 3 seconds left. And a shot clock violation. Situation like that, even if you're in too tight, 5 seconds left on the shot clock, get rid of it. Get a shot on goal, try to get a reset. Good feed, but Cayman just a little too deep. Hawks throw it out. Now attacking on offense. Feed to Levine. He shoots, that's blocked. And Kylan Daibo buries Levine. Hunters are a physical team. They got to use that to their advantage. That's one of the advantages they have in this series is that they hit harder. And that will go out. Shot clock violation on the Hawks.
Fans, just a reminder, no one to be allowed on the floor during intermissions. No one on the floor during intermissions.
Brent Bucktooth. Well on the Howie Francis. Out to Owen Rice. Rice, spinorama. To Howie Francis. He shoots. Pad save made by Wilson. Gorman chasing his man down. Good hustle by Ryan McDougall. Ten seconds to go. Penalty coming up to Rivera. Interference on Winner Rivera. Not allowed to hit the guy that has the ball. That's lacrosse 101. Hawks for the power play coming up here with 8:58 to go in the first. Time for a Mohawk Super Bingo Find the Queen. Hunters penalty kill. They were 2 for 5 last night. They were 3 for 5 last night, killing off penalties. Elora scored 2 power play goals on 5 power play attempts. Evan McDougall shoots that stop. Van Domelin.
Kahnawake Hunters penalty to number 20, Winter Rivera.
Got to get it over. Penalty coming up to Elora.
Penalty 11:02. Rivera, interference 11:02.
And that'll do it for the power play. We got a slash on the Hawks. So the Gayontu Van Domelin doing a good job moving his feet, and Nate Renault goes to the box. So Renault in the sin bin, and the Hunters will be playing 4-on-4. Howie Francis, Brett Bucktooth, Leighton Bomberry Soden, and Owen Rice.
Nate Renault. 2 hits for slashing.
Here in this 4-on-4.
Penalty 11:26. Renault
Francis.
slashing minor 11:26.
Bucktooth. Owen Rice. Cranks it, he scores! Owen Rice scored the first Hunters goal last night, scores the first Hunters goal today, and we're all square 1-1. Hunters gotta do stuff like that. They can't overthink. That's a good shooting position for Owen Rice.
Number 4, Owen Rice.
Side here, roughs up in front of the Elora bench.
Leighton Bomberry Soden. And number 10, Howie Francis.
Leighton Bomberry Soden, the assist on the goal. Levine, back out.
Bomberry, Stoughton.
Huntsberger, Levine. He shoots and scores. Face-off violation, Hunters. Someone was moving along the line earlier.
The game, score number 3,
Hawks ball.
JJ Levine. Sets to number 10, Cole Huntsberger. Time of the goal, 12:02. Levine with the second from Huntsberger, 12:02.
And Evan McDougall's shaken up for Elora. He's going to go back to the bench holding his ribs. There's a shot off the post. The Hunters, definitely the more physical team. They got to use that to their advantage. They had some big guys out there that can really hit. That shot blocked. Oh, and they're doing a good job too, blocking shots like they have been doing all playoff long. Marcus Dybo gets rid of it. Cayman Dybo. We're back to 4. We're on 4-on-4 for the next 3 seconds. Rice to Saganuk Watsudut Yanis. Abbreviated power play for the next 20. Well, then the Howie Francis. Owen Rice shot, pad save. Owen Rice knocked it away. And the Hawks get it over. 10 seconds left to go. See, stuff like that though, that's a good shooting attempt for Owen Rice. Hunters get in trouble when they overthink. Don't overthink, just execute. Back to full strength. 10 seconds to go on the shot. Stout pressuring, and the Hawks bring it back out. Long shot. Casey Lahash makes the stop.
Also,
out.
we have Safety's Barbecue
Connor
truck
Gorman
located
surveys.
out in the parking
In
lot.
front, we got a moving pick called on the Hunters. Elora ball. Nope, Hunters ball. Kahnawake ball. As Martin was chopped after the fact. There was an illegal cross check anyway. That's why it's a turnover on Elora. Owen Rice. Connor Gorman. Shot. Howie Francis rebound. No. Crease violation. Cayman Dybo losing a step. Cayman Dybo. Got his ankle broken and recovered well enough. And now Rivera on the other end of the floor, and Levine going at it. 4-on-4 on this end. Well, then the Howie Francis pass fails to connect with Owen Rice. And the Hawks corral with it. Come up with it. Back out to center. 5 minutes left to go in the first. Wilson in front. Saved by Casey. See, Tylen Dybo finishing his hit. Hunters have to keep doing that. Might have gotten a little lucky with that not being called after the whistle, but you know what? I'm fine with it as long as you're not getting called for it. Cayman Dybo shoots. That's blocked. Stays in play. Shot clock at 10. Keelan Martin back out. Connor Gorman driving. He's in. And Andrew Wilson denies him. Look out! Oh, Bucktooth. Runs into Ryan McDougall, but McDougall stays on his feet. But I'll tell you what, whoever led him with that pass can't do that again, because that's what we call a suey. Back to the Hawks. 7 to go. Shot not on. Bryce Stout. That'll be a trip. Stout is down. Bryce Stout is down. He's holding on to his lower back. Looks like his tailbone. That's a creative chirp. I like it. Calling out the referee for his facial hair. 2-1 timeout on the floor as Bryce Stout is injured, holding his lower back, so we're not going to film that. He's back up now. Want to give a shout out to our U13 Kahnawake Mohawks who are playing in the final in Whitby at the provincials, going up against Halton Hills Team 2. That'll be starting at 3 o'clock. Good luck, boys and girl. Both of those two teams unbeaten thus far, and they've been the two best teams in that entire division. Back come the Hunters. 4 minutes left to go in period one. Saganok Watsudu Yanis Rice. Out to Owen. Back to Cayman Daibo. Daibo out in front. Bomberry Soden had it knocked away. Sago Rice is open. Wilson the save. Back in on Elora. Hunters ball. Rice. He shoots, and that's stopped by Andrew Wilson. Sago Rice on his own rebound. Fresh 30 Hunters. In front, Cayman Daibo hits iron. Lalana Howie Francis on it. Fresh 30 Hunters. Cayman in alone. Andrew Wilson stones him. .3:15 to go in the first. 2-1 Hawks here over Kahnawake. Renault back out. Levine. Side here. Had it for a moment. Shot saved. Rebound. Reflected. And the Hunters are on it. Winter Rivera. He just went around the world to pass it off. A picture point. Perfect pass. Right to Jensen White. Now over center. Bucktooth. In front. Gorman. Andrew Wilson the save, and he went through the crease to get the rebound. Gorman, lower ball. Well, Andrew Wilson's been a lot more active in the first period today than he was in the first period of game one. Now Elora comes back. Evan McDougall back after being shaken up a couple of minutes ago. Shot, save. Warren Oaks lost his balance. Elora picks it up though. First 30 Hawks. Levine. Renault. Tie up, and it's stolen by Zane Chiefmoon. Chiefmoon takes his time. Marcus Daibo. Owen Rice. And Rivera is going to hang out on the back end here with Levine. 15 seconds to shoot. 4-on-4 this way. Bucktooth. Brett Bucktooth Jr. He's in, he shoots. Wilson the save. And that takes an Elora bounce, and the Hawks bring it back. In semi-transition, the Hawks bring it back out. Minute 20 left to go here in the first. 2-1 Elora. Evan McDougall gets a screen. Threw it out in front. Oh, Casey Lahash, great save. Winter Rivera. Takes a hit. He comes out on Rivera. Back out shot. Francis not able to hit the target.
And another reminder.
Final minute of play in the first. His final minute brought to you by Burning Leaf, and that'll be a turnover on the Hunters as the pass hit the ceiling. But those are chances that the Hunters had in the first game where they just couldn't hit the net, and that's another example. I know Wilson's been very good so far. That shot is not on. Stolen. Jensen White. Back to Cayman Daibo. Daibo resets. 14 to go. It's going to be 4-on-4 because Evan McDougall and Winter Rivera are hanging out on the Hunters' end of the floor. 7 seconds to go on the shot. Jensen Martin, shot clock violation. Uh-oh, so pushing and shoving. And we're going to get matching minors, it looks like here. 4-on-4 for the last 7 seconds of this first. Goaltender's timeout. This timeout brought to you by Pearl Spa Beauty and Wellness. Want to look and feel your best? Trust the experts at Pearl Spa Beauty and Wellness. And the Hunters are going to get the extra 2. I don't know if it's going to be 5-on-4 or 4-on-3 though. There's 3 Hunters defenders and side gear out there. Side gear's having a conversation with the officials. 4-on-3. This penalty kill brought to you by Find the Queen at Mohawk Super Bingo. Elora has pulled their goalie. Andrew Wilson to the bench. 7 seconds. Back out. Save made by Casey. Third one in the book. I know the score is 2-1 Elora instead of 2-1 the Hunters, but I honestly felt like that first period for Kahnawake was better than the first period yesterday was. The Hunters just happened to have to lead 2-1 after game 1. Elora leads it here 2-1 at the end of 20. We're coming back with the intermission report brought to you by Home Alone Discount. 2-1 Hawks leading. You're watching Baby Blue Memories. Well, there are the Hunters returning to the floor.
Fans, please welcome back your Elora Hawks.
And Elora makes the return. Second period about to begin. The Hunters will be short-handed to start period 2. 4-on-3. 2-1 Hawks. Hunters going to work on a Mohawk Super Bingo Find the Queen. Hunters penalty kill. 4-on-3 variety. Here we go. Second period. About to begin. This opening face-off is brought to you by Burning Leaf, and Elora is in possession.
Number 88, Keelan Martin, 2 minutes for high sticky. And number 4, Owen Rice, 2 minutes for roughly.
Okay, so they gave it to Owen Rice instead of Cayman
Elora
Diamond.
Hawks penalty. Number 23, Trey Verbeek, 2 minutes for high sticky.
There's a steal.
Thomas
Jensen
Hawkins,
White
1953
in behind the
at first.
defense. And his shot got on. And this is the period the Hunters got to watch out for. It's a period with the long change. 4-on-3. 1:13 left in the penalty. They score. Makes it 3-1 Hawks. And the Hawks win it. Matthew Van Dalman lost his footing at center. Hawks bring it back. 4-on-4. Rivera chasing. Back out. Score. Draw. Said the Hunters got to survive the wave that starts in the second period.
The Elora Hawks power play goal, scoring number 21, Nate Renault.
Nate Renault scores.
Assist number 4, Evan McDougall, and number 3.
He made it 3-1. Levi Wilson made it 4-1.
Renault on the power play from McDougall and Levine at 41.
Makes the save. Winter Rivera. Back for the Hunters.
The Elora Hawks, fourth goal. Score number 22, Levi Wilson. Assist to number 2, Wyatt.
In front, Owen Rice, pass save.
And number 3, J.J. Levine. Time to goal, 108. Wilson from Johnson and Levine at 108.
Rivera. Nice little juke move in. Down low, past handcuffs. Gorman hit the back of the net. Wilson able to get it before the ball went out of the crease, so Rivera couldn't touch it. And the Hawks come back. 4-1 Elora with 17:30 to go in the second. Hunters pick it up. Marcus Daibo. Owen Rice. Kicks it out. Gorman. In front, he tried to lead his man. He led him a bit too far though. 7 to shoot. Cayman Daibo. In front to Suggle Rice. Can't tuck it in. Try to go 5-hole. Shot clock reset a little late. Werbetsky, the trailing official here, is going to give them a countdown manually. Shot clock's at 10. Priced out. McDougall roughed up in the Hunters corral it. Back comes Creighton Cree. Good help defense. Bryce Stout initially stopped Evan McDougall, and then Creighton Cree came from behind to knock it away. Hunters in possession. Bucktooth to Owen Rice. Rice out to Francis, and that stop. There's Bucktooth, sorry. Better offensive movement here in this first half of the game for the Hunters than there was in game one. Just Andrew Wilson's been up to the task for Elora. Hawks leading by 3. It's 4-1 advantage home team. Ball's knocked away. And that'll be thrown back behind the net. Out in front. Oh, what a save by Casey Lahash. That would have been nightmares for the Hunters. Took a bad bounce. Good bounce of Elora. Casey Lahash had to recover. Stand in net, threw himself desperately, but stood back up in time to make the shoulder stop. Hunters back. In front. Lalanahawi Francis not able to quick stick that one. This is a long change period. J.J. Levine looking for the hat trick. Not this time. Casey Lahash says no. Bucktooth. Gorman. Owen Rice. Back out. Gorman. Suggle Rice back on it. Shot clock at 10. Moving screen, Dylan Martin, Elora ball. And that'll be thrown away by the Hawks. And the Hunters will scoop it up. Stout. Owen. He shoots. Wilson to stop. Cayman Daibo knocked it back to center. Picked up by Reed McDonald. Davey. Back over to the near side. Renault shoots. Save made by Casey Lahash. Cayman Daibo at center. This game brought to you by Old Malone Discount. Kahnawake trailing this one 4-1. 14 minutes left in the second period, game 2. Cayman Daibo driving. Can't tuck it in. Andrew Wilson denies him. Back come the Hawks. Thrown back out. Levine. Sends it over. On the wrong side was Hunsberger. He's going to move back near side. Gets the feed out in front. Side here breaks it up. Shot clock down to 5. Bryce Stout. Lost it. Hunsberger the takeaway. Side here in there. Hunsberger gets driven into by Stout. Hunter's ball. Rivera. Lalanahawi Francis. Back to Saganuk Watsuduyanis. Out in front. Francis is there. Saved by Wilson. Here comes Elora one-on-one. Zane Chief Moon. Knocks it away. Rebound. Saved by Casey. Back in on Chief Moon. was confused. I was like, okay, the Elora player hit Chief Moon. So if he hit him, wouldn't that, and he was in the crease, wouldn't that have been checking the crease, the late call? So I think that referee made the right call there. Shot off the post. Back in on Chief Moon, Elora fresh 30. Renault driving. Casey Lahash holds the post. And the Hunters pick it up. Rivera over center. $12:20 to go in the second. Bucktooth. Gorman. Kamen. Rivera. Rivera in front. Kamen scores! Tic-tac-toe! Kamen Daibo the finish, and it's 4-2. Kamen Daibo on the finish. Timeout on the floor. This timeout brought to you by Pearl Spa Beauty and Wellness. If you want to look and feel your best, trust the experts at Pearl Spa Beauty and Wellness, located at the bottom of Blind Ladies Hill. Kahnawake Hunters have made this a 4-2 game.
Kahnawake Hunters goal, stroke number 21, Kamen Diabo.
Kamen Daibo gets
Assist number 20, Winter Rivera. On the goal, 753. Diabo from
Winter Rivera
53.
with the assist. Face-off violation, Hawks. Hunters ball.
Out the door!
Gorman. Owen Rice. Fumbled it. Bucktooth. In front, came in, couldn't corral it. Picked up by Wilmets. And back comes Elora. Rivera against Levine. Levine sends it to Renault. Renault, backhanded pass fails to connect with Levine. Marcus Daibo picks it up. Daibo to Rivera. And Winter Rivera brings it in. Here's Rivera with 20 to shoot on his near side, strong side I should say. Howie Francis going back to his preferred left-handed side. Righty heavy offense here for the Hunters. Bucktooth. Owen Rice. In front, Martin, saved. Penalty coming up, penalty Elora. Penalty on the Hawks. Power play Hunters. First power play of the game for Kahnawake brought to you by this power play brought to you by Find the Queen at Mohawk Super Bingo. Bucktooth, Owen Rice, Howie Francis, Suggo Riceman,
Spencer Aitchison. 2 minutes for
Dylan Martin. Who's got it now?
4. Aitchison, slashing minor at 9.
Owen Rice, Bucktooth, Howie Francis, Suggo Rice. Ball on the Howie Francis, shoots, Andrew Wilson makes the save. Owen Rice is the steal. Rice is hit solo. Owen Rice against Wilson. Breakaway. Score! And there's a breakaway power play goal. Owen Rice makes it 4-3.
Kahnawake Hunters, power play goal, scoring number 4, Owen Rice. Unassisted, on the goal, 9:32.
Power play goal,
Power
Hunter.
play, 9:32 by himself.
Elora picks it up, side ear, roughs his man up in the corner. Side ear knocks it off the wall. He's got it. And the Hunters have possession. Hunters have found their lucky lady, just like you can by playing Find the Queen at Mohawk Super Bingo. Dylan Martin lost his balance near the bench. Bucktooth sets a screen. Gorman. That's going to be a moving pitch. Out comes Elora. And Redwood slow to get up. He's the one that got picked. Here come the Hawks. Levine. That's not Levine, but that's Wilmette. Tylen Dybo knocked him down. Puck clock at 6, and Cayman Dybo scoops it up for the Hunters. Dybo to Creighton Cree. Cree to Howie Francis. And Francis gives it back to Cayman Dybo. Hunters getting set on offense. 9:18 to go here in the second. Owen Rice driving, juking, lost it. Bomberry. Bomberry Stone whips it out. Pass over the top of Bucktooth. Picked up by Francis. 5 seconds to go. Bucktooth now with it. Sorry, he shoots Steve Wilson. And Elora brings it back. 9 minutes to go in the second. Elora 4, Kahnawake 3. Van Dommelen against Levine out here. Break by the restraining line. Sent out by Levine. Van Dommelen, Levine battling. Here's a shot. Huntsberger save. Rivera picks it up. Warren Oaks. Howie Francis. Shot. And that's turned away. Back comes Elora. 4-3 lead Hawks. Wilson. Levi Wilson switched on to by Chief Moon. Outside shot. No. Rebound bounces all the way back in. Andrew Wilson gets there. Creighton Cree pursuing him. And the Hawks throw it away. Hunter's ball. Tylen Dybo to Winter Rivera. Rivera. Back out. Gorman. He shoots. No. They'll come back. Gorman picks it up. 7 to shoot. Connor Gorman's got 5 left. Fires one wide of Andrew Wilson. Shot clock violation. Elora ball. 7:15 to go in the second. Elora 4, Kahnawake 3. And back comes Wilson. Near side. Huntsberger isolating against Jensen White. Huntsberger spins. Chief Moon there for the help. And that pass is not on. Picked up by Saidir. Saidir takes a shot from Levine. Marcus Dybo back. Good play by Saidir, and the Hunters come back. 6:40 to go. So gonna go to Yanis Rice, and that's not on. Played up the floor. Too many on the Hawks. Hunters ball. Suggo Rice, Brett Bucktooth. Cayman Dybo, that pass is a little too high. Cayman Dybo. Reed McDonald here, near side. And McDonald has it knocked away by Cayman Dybo. Good pressure by Cayman, he's gonna go to the bench. Elora has 10 seconds to get a shot, brought in by Renault. He shoots, not on. Shot saved by Casey. Winter Rivera picks it up. Warren Oaks. Connor Gorman. 5:35 remaining in the second. Lulana Howie Francis. Shot, pad save Wilson. Rebound loose. Edge of the crease picked up by the Hawks. Marcus Daibo meeting his man halfway. Out in front, shot strong. Evan McDougal got free. And that makes it 5-3. Elora with 5:08 to go in the second. Timeout on the floor. This timeout is brought to you by Pearl Spa Beauty and Wellness. Brett Bucktooth will now take the draw.
Elora Hawks scoring
But it's still no.
Assist by number 23, Trey Verbeek. And number 14, Ryan McDougal. Time to goal, 14:52. McDougal from Verbeek and McDougal, 14:52.
Owen Rice knocked down. Tries a one-handed over. Rivera picks it up. Big collision in a corner. Shot clock down to 4. Elora wins it forward. Shot clock violation against Elora, or against the Hunters. Elora ball. On the near side, Renault can't stuff it in. Back comes Kahnawake, Marcus Daibo. Connor Gorman gets the screen back out. Howie Francis. Bonberry Soden. Sends it in front. Martin overran it. Poked behind the goal by Elora and the Hawks. Corrala. Dropped back. 5-3 Hawks leading. Levine. 15 to shoot. Shot by J.J. Levine. He's denied. And there's Creighton Cree finishing his check. What you need to do if you're the Hunters. They've kind of gotten away from that in this second period. 5-3 Elora leading. 3:20 to go in period 2. Gorman. Back out. Bucktooth catches it in traffic, but in a tough spot. Came and got it in a better spot. Came and Daibo shoots. No! That is a reset. That's a reset anyway. Werbeski called the reset, and then Abbott over here at center called an interference. It's going to be Hunter's ball. Cayman Daibo. In front, Dylan Martin in alone. Sky! This game moves fast. This game moves fast. Moves really fast. You cannot waste your time with officials. The Hunters did that a couple of times in game one and they paid the price. Elora wastes their time with the referees and Dylan Martin is wide open.
Dylan Martin. Assist number 21, Jamin Diabo.
Elora's on it.
Martin from Diabo, 17-10.
The referees weren't the reason why Dylan Martin was wide open at the edge of the crease with nobody around him. That's, you got to keep playing. Here's Levine, 15 to shoot. And the Elora player set a screen but lost his balance. Jensen White picks it up and gets it over to Zane Chiefmoon, who's back for the Hunters. Chiefmoon waits for a man to come towards him and he'll go to the bench. It's Owen Rice, 2:10 to go. Bucktooth. Gorman. Cayman Daibo. Back out to Sogunuk Yannis Rice. He shoots. And it stopped. Press 30. Hunters, if they get it here, they got it. Owen Rice. Back out. Bucktooth, a quick stick. No, ricochets out in front, and Andrew Wilson corrals it. That pass was deflected by Cayman Daibo, but didn't get enough on it to deflect it towards himself. Elora pushing it. Levine. Marcus Daibo lost his balance. Wilmets back out. Shot. That's blocked. And Tylen Daibo with a big hit. Timeout. Evan McDougall. That was McDougall, who was finished. And that's the kind of difference that Tylen Daibo can make. Tylen Daibo with that hit. He missed game one because of a suspension due to fighting in round 3 against the Thunder. That was game 2 of that series. Very spirited tilt he had. 1:10 left to go in the second. 5-4. Dylan Martin sends it over. Gorman.
In the second period.
Gorman to Cayman Daibo. Bouncer. Sky! Tie game. 5-5. Breakaway opportunity. Wilson scores.
Elora Hawks goal. His second of the game, scored by number 22, Levi Wilson. Assist to number 12, Liam Keating. Time goal 19-11. Wilson with his second from Keating, 19-11.
Hawks win possession. 12-second differential between the shot and the game. Levine. 10 seconds ago, the final minute brought to you by Burning Leaf. JJ Levine lost his edge. Good defense side here. Hunters pick it up. And the Kahnawake Hunters are going to get a timeout called with 13.7 seconds to go in the second. Timeout, Kahnawake. This timeout is brought to you by Pearl Spa Beauty and Wellness, located at the bottom of Blind Ladies Hill. Want to look and feel your best? Trust the experts at Pearl Spa Beauty and Wellness. Timeout Hunters. It's 6-5 Elora. There's 13.7 seconds left to go in the second period. Elora scored a big goal in the final second of the second period yesterday. And here, the Hunters with an opportunity to maybe try to tie this baby up heading into the third. 6-5 Hawks. This has been a really good lacrosse game up to this point. Casey Lahash will come out. Howie Francis, Suggo Rice, Owen Rice, Cayman Daibo, Leighton Bomberry Soden, Connor Gorman, the 6 out. Casey Lahash goes to the bench. Here comes Francis. Francis to Rice. 4 seconds to go. Suggo Rice out in front. Bomberry Soden shot hit someone in front. And it goes wide. Well, it was a 1-goal lead for the Hawks after the first, and it's still a 1-goal lead for the Hawks at the end of 2. 6-5 Elora leading Kahnawake as we make our way into the second intermission. You're watching Hunters Lacrosse on Baby Blue Memories.
going to switch in there somehow beside you. So somehow.
We're back. Third period about to begin here on Baby Blue Memories. Game 2, 2025 on
Fans, please welcome back
final.
your Elora Hawks.
Here come the Hawks. 6-5 lead for Elora. Third period about to begin. It's a one-goal game. When you're on the road in a playoff game after 2 periods, you either want to be tied or down by 1. And we'll see what happens here. This has not been a friendly place for the Hunters to play. But they got a puncher's chance, down by a score of 6-5. They played much better today than they did yesterday. Can they bring it home? Tied 1-1. We're about 20 minutes away from finding out. Elora 6, Kahnawake 5. Who will win game 2? Let this opening face-off commence. Lane Barberry's out and gets the draw. Opening face-off brought to you by Burning Leaf on Route 138 right across the street from Goodley's
Hey,
Auto.
please get those 50-50 tickets ready. 50-50 draw coming
Owen
up.
Rice. Rice back out. Shot by Daibo. That hit the ceiling, yeah, Elora ball.
All right, fans, here's tonight's winning 50-50 numbers.
Here come the Hawks.
First off, we have a Beatles Pizza gift certificate, number 214-37785.
McDougal.
Beatles Pizza,
That's the cross.
214-37785.
13 to go. There's a shot through traffic, saved by Casey. That went out of play.
And this afternoon's winning 50-50 number for $625, number 214-37618. Once again, 214-37618.
Against Renault.
If you have any
Gets it
visitors, please ask for Barry
17.
at the main entrance.
Levi Wilson. Back out. Shot clock at 10. Shot blocked by Creighton Creed. And McDougal goes back to the bench, favoring the right side of his, looks like his midsection. As the Hunters come back. Connor Gorman. Cayman Daibo. Owen Rice. 13 to shoot. Connor Gorman. Fires. That's not on. 2 shots and 2 misses here for the Hunters this third period. Here come the Hawks. This game brought to you by Home Alone Discount. Levi Wilson against Oaks. Backdoor play, broken up. Tylen Daibo getting in there. Owen Rice drops it for Howie Francis. Hunters would love to see this young man get on track. Well on the Howie Francis, who's missed the last 3 games due to injury. Injured in game 1 of the series against Tukwuzusnik. Francis, 7 to shoot. He fires. That's bounced on. Andrew Wilson makes the stop. Elora brings it over center. Hunsberger. Levine. Rivera ties him up. Save made by Casey Lahash. And Levine and Rivera are going to hang out near Casey Lahash. Here comes Connor Gorman. 18 to shoot. Cayman. Shot clock down to 10. Cayman Daibo shoots, not on. A rebound, and Levine and Rivera are going to get some action here. Rivera picks it up, 3 seconds left. He will fire the 200-foot prayer, intercepted en route. Shot clock violation, Hunters. And now Levine and Rivera can properly engage as Elora has the ball offensively. Out in front, McDougal scores. Makes it 7-5.
The Elora Hawks goal. His second of the game, score number 4, Evan McDougal. Sets to number 22, Levi Wilson. And number 8, Brett Vince. Time to goal, 3:39. McDougal with his second from Wilson and Vince at 3:39.
Casey Lahash makes the save. Stout picking it up, 15:55 to go here in the third. 7-5 Elora. Lanahawi Francis. Pass too far for Bucktooth. Wilmets, and he missed it. Rebound picked up by Tyler Nybo. They don't get it over to Brett Bucktooth. Brett Bucktooth back out to Owen Rice. Bucktooth around the screen, backhanded over. Lanahawi Francis. Shot clock down to 8. Francis shoots. Scores! One goal game again, it's 7-6. .15:09 to go. Here in period 3.
Score number 10, Howie Francis. Assist number 6, Brett Bucktooth Jr. Time to goal, 4:51.
Howie Francis from Brett Bucktooth.
Bucktooth Jr., 4:51.
7-6 Elora leading. This game brought to you by Old Malone Discount. Here's a shot. And it's 8-6 Elora. Hunters win the draw.
Number 10, Cole Hunsberger. Time to goal, 5:16. Levine with his third from Hunsberger, 5:16.
13 to shoot. Rice out in front, Owen Rice. Shoots, not on. And Elora will scoop it up. Marcus Dibo defending high. Up top, Levi Wilson, a shot, stick save, Casey. And that pass is out. has hit the derriere of Samos, the official, on the far side. Picked back up by Elora. 20 to go on the shot, and that's thrown away. Rice now picks it up. Hunters in possession. Cayman Daibo. Shot clock down to 8. Dealing. Sends it to Cayman. And that pass a little too high for Gorman. Elora ball. Out come the Hawks. 20 seconds to shoot. Over center. Shot clock at 13. Back out in front. No goal. Crease violation. Daibo with another punishing hit. After the goal that was scored in the crease, no goal. Elora Hunters possession still 8-6. Brett Bucktooth. Bucktooth driving in, shoots. Wilson denies him. On the front, comes near side and a far side, I should say, save made in tight by Casey. Marcus Daibo to Warren Oaks. Gorman, Martin picks it up. Connor Gorman, isolating. Shot clock at 15. Gorman around the screen from Bonberry Souden. Back to Cayman Daibo. Daibo using the screen. Tried to feed it to Martin and he got decked. Shot clock down to 4. Keelan Martin has to fire it up. He tried. And there's a late hit after the fact. Penalty coming up to Elora. Nope, no penalty. There's Van Donelin with a hard hit. Sending Wilbeck down to the ground. Referees are letting him go. McDougall in front. Picked up by Jensen. Jensen White. Oaks. And Owen Rice comes back. Rice to Francis. Francis back out. Rivera. Backhands it to Rice. He shoots. Not on. Side here with Howitzer. And I'll tell you what, he almost took that far referee's head off with that 200-foot shot, trying to hit the net. The referee was picking up a stick, and boy, he might have lost a couple of chiclets if that was a little closer to his head. Out comes Elora. 10:40 to go here in the third. 8-6 Hawks leading. Tyler Daibo on the fence. And that is off. Picked up by Elora out top. Here's a shot. Saved by Casey. Tyler Daibo with a hit, and he's going to get called for this, though. High sticking the call. Time for a Mohawk Super Bingo find the Queen Hunters penalty kill.
Number 5, Tyler Diablo. 2 minutes for high sticking. Time penalty 9:34.
Back out.
High sticking minor.
Played over. 15 to shoot. Pass is broken up. That'll land over the top of Casey. Van Domelen. And Rivera's on it. Rivera. And that hits the right. way at the top. You might be able to pass that at the sports complex because the ceiling's higher. Over here it's lower and there's mesh surrounding the entire ceiling. Just not the lights, and the lights paid the price right there. Minute 20 to go in the Elora power play. Hunters 2 for 3 killing off the penalties. Pass fails to connect with Vince. Pick back up, Evan McDougall hits the post. And Elora will get a fresh 30 as the ball goes out of play. Levine. Renault. Wilson. Quick stick, save made. Rebound, Van Dommelin's on it. Doubled. Vince fishes it out. He can't get it, but the Hawks will regroup. Evan McDougall. Saved by Casey. He got it with his shoulder. Picked back up by the Hawks. Renault. 9 minutes to go in the third. And that's blocked. Good reach by Van Dommelin. Comes back out. Evan McDougall. Slides it over. Shot. Not on. New 30. And that's blocked. Bryce Stout got in the way. 20 to shoot. 10 seconds left to go in the power play. Back out. And that's not on. A rebound will go back in towards Elora territory. Penalty is over. Tylen Daibo out of the box. 5 seconds to go on the shot clock. Save made by Casey. Van Dommelin is on it. And Rivera corrals it. There's a stick that went flying. Hunters kill off the penalty. Big PK for them. Hunters still down by 2. There's 8 minutes and 4 seconds left to go here in the third period. Owen Rice. Give and go, and that shot is blocked. Rice pushed from the back, or he run into, and we've got an injury behind the Elora net. We're going to take a pause for the cause here. Owen Rice went careening heavily into the boards. Oh boy. .7:56 to go here in the third. And Owen Rice is being attended to by the Kahnawake trainer. He has 2 goals tonight. Cayman Diver with 2, Dylan Martin 1, Howie Francis 1, and Rice is getting up now. He's favoring his leg. It looks like it's his left leg. And so I was scared it might have been a head injury. It's not, but at least not by the looks of things. Elora ball, 7:56 to go here in the third. Hunters trailing 8-6. Hawks in possession. Game 2 of this Ontario Junior B Lacrosse League final. Elora up 1-0. There's a switch. Back in front, quick stick, crease violation. Marcus Daibo. They'll give it over to Saganu Yanis Rice. Owen Rice being tended to on the sideline. Saganu Yanis over to Dylan Martin. Cayman Daibo. Rice, Suggo Rice. It's the shot away. Wilson will stop. A rebound. Gorman. Elora picks it up. And the Hawks have it. 20 to go on the shot clock. 6:40 left to go here in period 3. Elora 8, Kahnawake 6. Back out. Shot. That was blocked by Witcher Rivera. Warren Oaks picks it up for the Hunters. 6:20 to go here in the third. Elora 8, Kahnawake 6. Balanahawi Francis. Dylan Martin, Cayman Dido. Francis. Dibo, 5 seconds to shoot. He fires. Wilson the save. Rebound. Elora picks it up. Knocked away momentarily. Now the Hawks are on it. Here comes Elora. Levi Wilson. Gets a screen. Chief Moon switches out. Here's an outside shot. Not on. Rebound. Side ear trying to scoop it up. Hunters ball. Back on the Hunters. Owen Rice giving it a go on the sideline. We'll see if he's going to be able to check back in soon. 5:15 left to go here in the third. Kahnawake trailing 8-6 to Elora. Game 2 of this OJBLL final. Balanahawi Francis fires. Wilson's got it. Back comes Elora. McDougall. That is off, and Marcus Dibo has it. Dibo coming back. Shot. Save. Marcus Dibo's got the rebound, though. Good recovery by Marcus Dibo after getting the shot off. 4:30 to go. Bucktooth. Suggo Rice. Suggo Watsuru Yanis. Out to Rivera. Rivera. In front, Suggo Rice! No! Oh, Hunter's got too many! Hunter's got too many! That's a penalty! That's a penalty. Too many men on the floor call. Shot clock down to 5. Extra attacker on. McDougall shoots save.
Can you lift me out?
Kylan Dibo going to the penalty box. It's not his penalty. It's too many men on the floor. No, actually, he's not going to the box. They got someone else in there. Oh, power play, Elora. This game brought to you by O Malone Discount. Time for a Mohawk Super Ring. Go find the Queen Hunters penalty kill. Penalty shot. Penalty shot for Elora. Casey Lahash is going to have to do his part here to try to keep this game alive. 8-6, Elora leading, 3:52 to go in the third period. And Evan McDougall, the league's leading scorer, is going to try to put his team up by 3. Casey Lahash passed his biggest test yet. One-on-one with McDougall. Saved by Casey! What a large save by Casey Lahash. Game brought to you by Pearl Spa Beauty and Wellness. 8-6. Now we got a draw ball. This actually works a lot better for the Hunters than having to kill off a 2-minute penalty. But possessions are going to become precious. 3:52 to go. Hunters need to get this draw right now. Bomberry Soudan digging, and he got it. Leighton Bomberry Soudan, huge face-off win. Came in Daibo. Owen Rice is back out there. Only 4 hunters. Or no, there's the 5th. Okay, Bucktooth. Shots fired! Brett Bucktooth! Brett Bucktooth makes it 8-7. .331 to go here in the third.
Kahnawake Hunters goal, scoring number 6, Brett Bucktooth Jr.
And Elora gets the draw.
Owen Rice. And number 10, Howie Francis. Time of goal, 16:29.
Elora wins the draw. 3:20 left to go here in the third.
Bucktooth Jr.
Hawks 8, Hunters 7.
4:59.
Evan McDougall. Hunsberger. Levine. Shot clock down to 12. Levine. Sorry, it's McDougall against Jensen White. Ball is knocked away. Elora ball. .254 to go here in this third period. Elora 8, Kahnawake 7. Levine takes a shot, that's blocked. Something going out to Van Domelen, pressured. Connor Gorman brings it out, 18 to shoot. Gorman outside, 10 to shoot. Winter Rivera. Owen Rice. He's got to shoot it. Shoots Wilson the save. A rebound. Owen Rice is on it. Fresh 30 Hunters. 2:07 to go here in the third. Kahnawake trailing 8-7. Hunters in possession. Rice. Rivera. Rivera driving. Wilson the save. What a stop by Andrew Wilson in tight. 8-7 Hawks leading with 1:40 to go here in the third. 100 seconds remaining, period 3. Elora 8, Kahnawake 7. Hunsberger. Levi Wilson. Dancing. Shot clock at 4. He scores. .27 to go, and the Hawks are now up 9-7.
Elora Hawks goal, his third of the game. Scoring number 22, Levi Wilson. Assist to number 10, Cole Hunsberger.
Face-off violation, Elora.
J.J. Levine. Time of goal, 18:33. Wilson with his third. From Hunsberger and Levine, 18:33.
Gorman. Lalana Howie Francis. Heyman. Owen Rice comes out. Shot clock at 12. Daibo one-hands it. Wilson the save. A rebound back out to center. And Owen Rice is on it. Fresh 30. Kahnawake. Last minute of play in period number 3. This final minute brought to you by Bernie Leaf. Lalana Howie Francis. Shot clock at 20. Francis. Turning, back out, Owen Rice. He drives, open look, his shot, not on. Oh, it was shouldered away. Gorman overran the ball. and Elora's on it. Hunter's got a press. And that shot's wide. A rebound bounces away. Hunters are going to call timeout. 28 seconds left to go. It's going to have to be goal, face-off, win goal for the Hunters to try to force overtime. 28 seconds left to go.
That is their second and final timeout.
Timeout. Hunters here with 28 seconds left in a 9-7 game. They've added a second to the clock, so now there's 29 seconds to go here in the third period. Kahnawake Hunters trailing Elora 9-7. The Hunters are going to pull the goalie, extra attacker on. Connor Gorman, Howie Francis, Owen Rice, Leighton Bomberry Souden, Sogun Iguatulu Yanis Rice, and Cayman Daibo, the 6 out there. Francis accelerates. Back out, Owen Rice. He had it knocked away. Comes all the way back out. Rice will be the first one on it. 17 to shoot, or 17 to go here. Connor Gorman. Gorman takes it, shoots, score! That's one! Uh-oh, 9 seconds left. Hunters have no timeouts, though. They're going to have to win the draw and then attack right away. Connor Gorman scores with 9 seconds to go. It's 9-8. Wow. So Bomberry Souden taking the draw. Hunters have no timeouts.
Kahnawake Hunters goal, so number 69, Connor Gorman.
Owen Rice, 9 seconds left. Bomberry Souden on the draw. Face on one forward. 5 seconds left. Rice picks it up. 2 seconds to go. Rice up the floor. It lands wide. And Elora wins game 2. Thriller here at Jefferson Elora Community Center. A very, very good lacrosse game here tonight. Hunters just run out of time. And this series will go back to the sports complex next weekend. Game 3 Saturday, Game 4 Sunday. If necessary, Game 5 will be back here next Tuesday, August 12th at 8 p.m. So now the Hunters have to go back home and defend home court, just like Elora did here. Your final score, Hawks 9, Hunters 8. A junior branded Bordeaux, your Ducks. On the game right here.